back. So I just want to mention first off, if you haven't seen my first vitamin D cofactor video, make sure you stick around to the end of the video to check that out. There'll be a link right over here. Just click on that. It'll take you right to it. So anyways, with that being said, let's move right forward. Hey everybody, so I know it's been a little while since we posted about the vitamin D cofactor videos. So I'm finally bringing you the last one, which is zinc. And actually, I just started taking it. I won't lie. I mean, it has been in my multivitamin. It's been about 10 milligrams a day, but I just started recently taking this is one pill. It's like 22 milligrams. So I just figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit about what I've noticed since I've started taking it, and also just a little bit about research that I have done on it. And I'm not going to bore you guys with a whole bunch of research that I have found on it, so I'm just going to mention a few things here at the end. But first off, I just want to talk about what I've experienced since I've started taking it. So it's kind of funny actually. The first day I started taking zinc, like later that day, I started feeling not so great. Like I was kind of coming down with something. And it's also peak allergy season here on the Mid-Atlantic, so I was coming up on it. So my allergies had already been bugging me a little bit. I don't think not quite as bad as last year. But anyways, I started taking this 22 milligram pill, and like like I said, later that day I started feeling kind of ill, like I was coming down with something. And I did get like, some sneezing and runny nose and coughing and whatnot. And I'm sure you guys probably think, oh no, it's COVID or whatever, but I'm doing fine right now. So, but I was like, it would make sense that of course I would take this and then I would come down with a cold, right? But anyways, typically a cold will last like what, a week or two. It's been like only maybe 72 hours right now, and I feel like I'm almost completely better from it. So I think that kind of speaks for itself right there. So it only lasted I had a runny nose. I had a little bit of congestion going on. I still have a little bit right now, but it's not super bad. And even at its worst, like I could still breathe through my nose for the most part. I never actually had to take a decongestant. I just took a little more vitamin C, and I was taking the zinc, and of course the vitamin D, like 10,000 IU a day. And I probably could have been doing a little bit more, and maybe it wouldn't have even lasted 72 hours. It would have been on like a day, if that. So I think that kind of speaks for itself right there. I notice also number two, like some skin like seems to be a little clear. I had some it's like folliculitis or acne type stuff just below the belly button. It was like three separate places that was bugging me a little bit. But anyways, those kind of like started scabbing up and like disappearing or clearing up within like 48 hours. So I look forward to see how this will continue in the future. Whether the skin keeps clearing up, because I've had issues with like the keratosis pilaris also. So I'm really looking forward to see how that continues to clear up, because I think the omega-3 that I've been taking with the fish oil and whatnot has the vitamin A in it, which has been associated with the keratosis pilaris. So I'm really looking forward to see that combination between the omega-3, vitamin A, and the zinc, and whether that clears up the keratosis pilaris or not. So anyways, make sure you stay tuned to hear that. Oh, and also I think just kind of like my mood has also been a little bit better too. Like I've had some pretty busy times here recently. I've been busy. I've been a little stressed out. So just taking the zinc alone has actually been just kind of like takes the edge off a little bit, which sounds kind of weird, but I have seen a few studies through my research that actually did, it seemed like taking zinc and vitamin D really seemed to benefit people that had depression. So, taking zinc if you're feeling down might be a benefit for you, as well as a whole bunch of other things. So. But probably one of the most surprising things about taking zinc that I found personally was after the first day of taking it. For those of you who know, I have celiac disease. So having the best bowel movements isn't usually something that is typical for me. So the first day after taking zinc, I actually had probably one of the best bowel movements I've had in months, and they have been super infrequent. But after continuing to take, the 32 milligrams of zinc, I've continued to have good volume of bowel movements and not loose stool, so not diarrhea, not really constipation either, but just quite right. And that's something that I've found very surprising. Now, whether that has to do with zinc or the rest of my diet, I'm not really quite sure, but they're definitely associated with one another. And not only was it the type of volume, it was the consistency also, and the color and texture and just all that stuff was just right where it was supposed to be. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Just another benefit I found of taking zinc. Anyways, let's with that being said, let's move right on to the research. So some of this stuff I did find on Vitamin D Wiki. It just said number one that if you have less zinc, you're gonna have less vitamin D probably getting to your tissues, because like I said, there's vitamin D receptors all over your body. Without the zinc, it's gonna be more difficult for that to get to reach this endpoint. Number two is also saying that zinc is important for 300 enzymatic functions in the body approximately. So that's if you don't have enough zinc, that's going to be a lot of enzymatic functions that are not reaching its full potential. So yet another reason to take zinc. And then also, this is an older study from PubMed, but in 2000, there was a study that found that zinc, in combination with the vitamin D, significantly increased osteoblast activity, which is, if you remember from one of my other videos, I had mentioned that osteoblasts were the builder cells kind of for the bones. So if you have osteoporosis, or you have any kind of or if you have any kind of bone deterioration, zinc might be a good option for you. And then lastly, it was just saying 10 to 20 milligrams seems to be sufficient for most people. So unless you're terribly deficient in it, like I said, I'm taking the 22 plus the 10 in my multivitamin. So and together, that's about 32 milligrams a day. I probably won't continue taking the 22 forever, but just kind of for a short time. And of course, before starting any new supplement, make sure to check with your doctor. Of course, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose or treat anybody. So just throwing that out there. But anyways, if you guys like this content, make sure to subscribe, like the video. Make sure you comment. I want to know any ideas you guys have for future videos. So I enjoy getting content out for you guys, and hopefully helping people out. But anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.